kind of a comedy out of it, but it's, and you're not supposed to do it for that purpose alone. But he said one reason I'm a Christian, don't want to go to hell. He'll say, and General Jan and all of them will start laughing, you know, when he says that. But that is one big reason, because there isn't it. According to the Bible, if you believe it, it's an eternal hell where the worm dieth not. When you think of it, it's a fearful situation, because I've lived here 80 years. That ain't nothing to 800 years in eternity.
That's
Just
right.
and over and forever and ever and ever. It's a horrible thing to think about, the punishment. But the Lord's not shutting anybody out. Everybody ought to choose to be a Christian. It's everybody's choice, you know. You don't.
Free will.
So I would say the first and foremost thing, I know y'all agree on that, is to be just get to be a Christian early in life, and of course like I said, I wasn't no example. I started, stopped, I'd start, and then she'd say, actually wanted to even say, I wonder how long that's going to last, you know, this time, but and a lot of time it didn't last very long, but I think she can remember when it did, when I was pretty well stabilized for a while. But a lot of my trouble started after I got a little older, because my dad used to tell me when I smoked that I didn't smoke in front of him because I knew he didn't want me to. I didn't want to be disrespectful, and he was just a wonderful dad. That's nothing I didn't tell you, but he took me to see all the big evangelists of the day. I went to see Uncle Buddy Robinson, Dr. Tony Anderson, Joseph Smith, all the big names that was way back in there. He took me to all them guys. I remember seeing Billy Sunday, you know, feeling like he was throwing a baseball, because he'd been a pitcher. But he took me way back early on to all them different. So I had a heritage of good, holy people and everything in my family. So, especially in my grandmother's family, they were just old-fashioned type holiness, where they went to them old camp meetings and they shouted and all that like they used to do a lot. And I really want to get to that place where I can just die, and I don't say I want to get in a place to die off, but I'm just saying, if I do and when I do, I want it to be where, you know, I know for sure that I'm going to go up, and also I'm going to be waiting for all the young kids, grandkids, and I love you all very much, but the main priority in anybody's life would be to be a Christian. The sooner and the earlier in life you do it, the better you are. There is a lot more. There's a lot more temptation and things in the world today for young people than there used to be. I know that's true. They have a lot, and because of our society. I saw a picture the other day of the Congress. All the congressmen were down on their knees praying, or a big bunch of them. And then they had all kind of documents that Thomas Jefferson and all mentioning the Lord and all about him in there, where that now, you know, the thing is, if something seems right or feels right, well, there's nothing wrong with, and so many things that are immoral, indecent, and unbiblical, you know, about normal or abnormal sex lives. They got all that sort of thing standardized to where, you know, all is equal. And there's some of that, according to the Bible, that's just plain blasphemy and sin. So, really, what to say next, but.
You been to brush arbor meetings, you say?
Well,
Where they have them old brush arbors?
I've been to lots of old tent meetings, and I actually been to Oral Roberts meetings when he was young, when he'd set a tent up on the state capitol ground, and man, the people would throw them crutches down and run around that tent and everything. And we used to think, actually, we didn't, at the beginning, I can say this, the beginning of our experiences, we didn't disbelieve in healing, but we just kind of thought a lot of it might be put on or something. When you're younger, you're not sure, you know. But what is with me, I think when we've seen a lot of that. I've been to A.A. Allen's meetings right here in Houston, and he was the one, you know, Schambach was his songwriter, and he did some